Well, welcome back, guys. So let us finish this discussion. So I was explaining things to do with the aspect of the aspect of I was discussing how as an aspect of money came about, right? And in the previous video, I was saying that this concept called money, this concept called money, this concept called money has been has been developed over time, right? It has been developed over time, starting from keeping memories of the things that people have done for you, uh, to implementing or coming up with things like physical physical goods to to be pegged with the things that you are exchanging, or you are giving people. We can say that this concept has been developed over time. So why did the people avoid the memory thing? Then they started using some physical things as a medium of exchange to do what? To help them store the value, of their stuffs. So you can see that you had some people who could not remember everything that they have done what they have done to different people. Let's say you have given like maybe 50 people your your hand, right? You have given like over 50 people your hand. You can't remember all of them. So that is why we had the introduction of physical goods, right? That could come in exchange. We had some introduction of physical goods. If you have a question, you can just post it in the comment section. So I was talking about forex trading, and how the concept was the concept the concept was how the concept has been formed, right? So I was saying that if you want to travel, maybe you want to go somewhere, you'll have to exchange some money for you to get the currency of that place that you are going. Let's say you want to go to Tanzania. You can't use Kenyan shilling in Tanzania. Or you want to go to Uganda, you can't use you can't use a Kenyan shilling in Uganda. You'll go to the bureaus where the exchange of those currencies can take place. Then you're given the Ugandan shilling. Then you go to Uganda and do your stuff. Or if it is in Tanzania, you go to Tanzania and you do what? You do your stuff. So what normally happen in the forex market, in the forex trading market, we have an online platform that help us connect with the forex trading markets. We as forex traders, we have online markets, right? And these online markets are markets that they are selling different kinds of commodities and what and currencies, right? Let's say you want to buy uh a euro, or you want to buy a British pound, right? You just go to the online platform and buy it and keep it in your account, or keep it in your wallet. And what normal happen is that you can't just go direct to the trading market and buy them. You need somebody called a broker. A broker is an institution that connects us with the trading markets, right? It's an institution that connects us with the trading market. And guys, as I continue, if you have never traded in any forex trading market, what you need to do, go go online, or go to your Google Play Store and search types of brokers that you can use as your connectors to them, the trading market, as your connectors to the trading market. And also you can download an app that you can use as your trading platform. I have so many platforms that you can use to trade with. We have MT5, we have a trading view, such kind of trading platforms. Then what you'll do, you'll connect them with your broker's account after you have created your account with a certain broker that you prefer, right? But you can come in the comment section, then you can tell me to give you a link so that you can easily connect your trading platform to your what to your broker's account, your broker's account. You can comment in comment section, and also if you have some guidance on how you can connect your trading platform with the broker's account, you can still reach out, or you can still comment in the comment section. So what normally happens in these trading platforms, we normally buy and good and sell what? Sell these commodities, or sell these goods. I was starting with the here guys. I have some goods that are on my left here. Here we have some things that are being traded here. I have some goods that I'm trading here. I have here BTC, or Bitcoin versus US dollar. So here is either I'm selling Bitcoin and buying US dollar, or I'm selling US dollar and buying BTC. You remember, trade is just one way of exchanging one good for another. That is what is trade. That is the definition of trade, right? Exchanging one good for another. And you don't just exchange that good. You don't just exchange that one good for another just for no reason. Just for no reason, right? What you need is first to find out the value of that thing that you are exchanging you are good for, right? You need to find its value, right? So through finding its value, you need to do what we call a technical analysis. And I think I've explained in my previous several videos what or how to do technical analysis. So this technical analysis will help you determine the the values that the values that the values the values of the value of the good that you are exchanging with your good that you are holding, right? So guys, technically, that is what we call forex trading. You do a technical analysis, then you find the value of the stuff that you are exchanging, the stuff that you are holding with, right? So like here I have a BTC. I have BTC versus US dollar, and to use some terms, or to for me, let me use some forex terms here, or some trading terms here. If as you see this BTC, uh, its value. Okay, let me go right away and use this term. This BTC, we normally call it. An example, just an example. This BTC, because it's the first thing that we are seeing here, which has been quoted with the dollar. So this first thing that has been quoted with the second one, we normally call it a base, right? We normally call it a base, and a base, guys, is always equal to 1. Then the second thing, or the second currency, we normally call it a quote, right? Normally call it a quote. So here BTC has been quoted, or a dollar has been quoted to a BTC, right? A dollar has been quoted to a BTC. So for you to have one BTC, you need at least 63,000 63,968 point something, right? So here, up here, you can see some buttons here. You can see this button, written sell, and this button written buy. So these buttons are the ones that we normally do what? That we normally press, either to sell or to buy. So that's how these stuffs are are created here. How these stuffs are put here. We have a base stuff, and then we have a quote stuff. I'm saying stuffs because in this scenario you have BTC versus US dollar, but sometimes you can have uh, a dollar versus Canadian dollar. In that manner, we do have currency pairs, right? In that manner, we normally have a what? A currency pair. But here, guys, we don't have a currency pair, right? Here we have a commodity. This commodity is called a BTC, right? So I can't call this pair that is a currency pair. So these pairs, the first the first the first item in this pair, just understand me from this aspect, guys. I don't want to get confused. I don't want you to get confused. Just understand it from this aspect. The first item on that pair is called what? Is called a base. It's called a base, and a base is always equal to 1. Then the second item is called a quote. A quote is either 0 point something, like that, right? A quote is always 0 point something. Is always 0 point something. So as I've said that a base is always equal to 1, even in the pair of US dollar versus Canadian dollar. You'll find that if you want $1, you'll have to give someone some more Canadian dollar, right? You have to give someone some more Canadian dollar for you to have a one one US dollar. Even in this scenario, for you to have 1 Bitcoin, you can see here that you have to give out more. You have to give someone more dollars. Here we have 64,026 point something USD, right? I think you understand me. Post your questions in the comment section if you don't understand it. So that's how the principle of of pairs work. You normally have a base and a what and a quote. A base item and a quote item. So let us move on. So how do you make money trading these items? How do you make money trading these items? Guys, here we have some tools that can guide you to do what? To do what we call technical analysis, right? And I talked about technical analysis in my previous videos. I talked things about support and resistance. I talked about things like swing high, swing low. I talked about things like market structure levels and stuff, and so many stuffs. So you can go and watch my previous videos. You'll do it, you'll find them, right? You'll find them. So what I want to explain here is that for you to get some value out of what you are doing, or out of your technical analysis, you need first to understand how how rates are moving, or how rates are fluctuating, how these rates are fluctuating. Guys, these are the rates that I'm talking about. These ones on my right, these are the rates. You need to understand how these rates are fluctuating, right? For you to get some value out of the items that you are trading, you need to understand how these rates are doing what are uh, are fluctuating, because these rates, they normally do what? They normally fluctuate, right? They normally fluctuate. So how do you know how they are fluctuating? What you'll do, you need to understand what we call points or pips. To understand what we call points or pips. And guys, these points we normally get them when we subtract these exchange rates, right? When you subtract these exchange rates, let's say from here, the exchange rate for BTC USD was, here was, the exchange rate here was 82,000, 82,000, 82,241, 82,441.558. So if we exchange this exchange rate, if we differentiate this exchange rate from this one, let's say this price, this price dropped from here up to here, right? So if you want to get the difference in the fluctuation of this exchange rate, you simply use, you simply do what? Simply subtract, right? You simply subtract, and when you subtract, you will get the points that were moved when this price was dropping, when this price was dropping from here up to here, right? Then uh, then those points, you will do what? You will multiply them. You will multiply them with what? With the money that you have decided to stake in that trade, right? We'll multiply those points with the money that you have decided to stake in that trade. Guys, I have a video that I did that I was talking about the lot size and the account size, right? So you can go back and watch my video. You'll understand uh, how to how to how to how to calculate your position size. So I can see that from here up to here, from this area up to here, the points that were moved, or the pips that were moved, are 22,865. 22,865. So from here up to here, this market dropped, or the value the value of BTC dropped by how many? Dropped by, let me be realistic here. Let me be realistic so that I don't confuse these things. So the points from here, you can see, guys, and also we have a date down here that we can use to do what? To get to know which are the days, right? So from here up to here, the points that dropped are 22,000, 22,000, 22,200 and 253, 22,253. Or when you want to get them in points, if you want to know them in points, if you want to know them in points, are uh, are two are 2,225,390 points. 2,225,397 points. Those are the points that moved from here up to here, right? And as you can see that which day was this? 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 Guys, this was Sunday 17th May, Sunday 17th May 2026. So these are the points that moved in this market. Or these are the difference in fluctuation that happened in this market. Remember, here we are in a weekly time frame. Remember, here we are in a weekly time frame. So you have 2 weeks here. You have two weeks. 2 weeks, 2 weeks. These are the points. The points difference. These are the points difference. In terms of pips, these are 22,000, 22,253, 254 pips, right? So that, guys, that's how we calculate the fluctuations in this market. So if we placed maybe we placed a sell trade here, you placed a sell trade here, guys, and you, because you saw, maybe because you saw this resistance area, because so this support area that came out to turn into resistance, then you decided to do what? Place a buy trade, place a sell trade, a sell trade here, and you did what? And you put your target maybe at this major swing low, right? That's where you put your target. That's where you put your target at this major swing low, Let us calculate the points that you earned. Let us calculate the points that you earned in that trade, right? Let us calculate the points that you earned in that trade. Let us calculate the points that you earned. Guys, remember I talked things about candlestick patterns. You can remember them, and they're playing out here. Like here, up here, I have a candlestick pattern called what? Called engulfing bearish candlestick. So, how many points did you earn? How many points did you earn? You earned 20,000, not 20,000. You earned 20,000, 175 pips. And 20,175 pips. In terms of points, of points, you earned 2,000,000 and 530 points. So guys, this is let me just refer to pips. You got 70,000, not 70, you got 20,175 pips. So if you calculate these pips, if you multiply these pips with the lot size that you are you are holding, you can get you can know the figure that you got from this trade as your profit, right? You can know the figure that you got from this trade as your profit. So guys, that is what I wanted us to know. For people who are asking me that is forex real, I think I've answered your question. Forex is real because you are doing the real things. You are getting uh, profit from the trades that we hold through identifying areas of value that can help us spot those profits, right? Can help us spot those profits. So what else can I explain? I think I've explained most of the things in the previous video. So here, like we have here some kind of candlestick patterns, chart patterns. Guys, I'll create another video talk about those chart patterns, things like double bottom, double top. Those are my entry reason that I normally use, right? So if you have a question, maybe to do with what? To do with the position sizing, or the lot sizes, or maybe the pips, or how to calculate the pips, you can do it. You can post it in the comment section. So far, let me stop up to there, but I need to answer your questions in the comment sections. I need to answer your questions in the comment sections.